We've been tracking some really intense storms moving their way through the New Orleans metro. We were watching two boundaries that collided right over the metro, and you can see the result. Torrential rain, now a flash flood warning and a WDSU first warning weather alert day for the remainder of this afternoon. Look at the lightning counter, over 200 strikes within just the last 15 minutes, and basically all of those lightning strikes happening right over the metro area. I've gotten texts from Mid-City, from the fairgrounds, from Bayou St. John and the French Quarter of pea to dime-sized hail occurring within these thunderstorms. You can look right now and you can see there it is, that hail core that kind of passed right over the center of the city. Now, for my folks that are watching in Chalmette, also in Arabi and Miro, likely seeing some small hail mixing in with this really intense thunderstorm that dropped anywhere from 1 inch to 2.5 inches of rain in some spots in just a matter of an hour. You can see right now the core of heaviest rain, it's beginning to shift into areas like St. Claude, my folks that are watching from Arabi, and especially into Chalmette, Violet, and English Turn. That's where the core of this thunderstorm is now located. It's just drifting its way towards the south and east. Now, what is encouraging about this, you can see what we call an outflow boundary out towards Lake Bourne. That's a sign that this cell is moving. So it's not stationary, it's not stalled out, but it's not moving very quickly. And when you see these kind of rainfall rates over an area that is very flood prone, you get a flash flood warning, which is exactly why the National Weather Service issued the flash flood warning. Look at this. Our Doppler radar estimating some instantaneous rainfall rates over 7 inches per hour. So obviously it's not continuously raining at that rate, but that kind of rainfall in a short period of time can very quickly lead to street flooding. I just got a text from my friend Michael. He said that we're even seeing flooding in parts of the French Quarter right now. So if you can, take it easy the next hour or so. Do not try to drive through any of the flooded roadways. And if you're in a flood-prone spot, make sure that you've got the car parked high. Here's a look at where some of the heaviest rain is right now, from Arabi to the lower 9th Ward, St. Claude. And then we were looking at our very own Ella Wales in New Orleans East. Not much rain was happening. The storms are now beginning to move into New Orleans East. Locally heavy rain, and that's going to be the story for about the next hour or so. You can see our hour-by-hour forecast model says by 7 to 8 p.m., basically all of the rain has subsided. So use caution the next hour or so before the rain coverage and intensity is going to start to drop. Now, tomorrow, it's going to look pretty similar to how we saw today start out, with not a lot happening. But with high pressure off to our south and east, and onshore flow means that we're going to see some storms start to pop up again tomorrow afternoon. Coverage looks a bit less than what we saw today, still calling for about 30 to 40% rain coverage. Thursday, similar weather pattern, your classic July setup, hot, humid with some sporadic storms in the afternoon. Friday, I think that's when things start to change a little bit. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I've got more scattered thunderstorm chances. And could we see increasing rainfall chances as we head into the weekend? I think that that's possible. Overall, though, the next couple of days, it's going to be all about where the storms fall, because not everyone's going to see the rain, but with tropical moisture overhead, any of these storms, guys, just like what we saw today, could briefly drop localized heavy rain and even cause flash flooding. We're going to be tracking this thunderstorm, though, the next couple hours on this WDSU First Warning Weather Alert Day.
Speaking of